Welcome back to As the Wheel Turns, So Do the Days of Our Rides, and we're talking about Specialized promoting free service. Yeah, free from Specialized. It's kind of a shocker, really, because anybody's that been in industry for a long time, Specialized doesn't like to give out anything for free. Anyway, they have that kind of air to them as a company. But in any case, it's very intriguing. I saw this on my Instagram feed right off the bat, and I'm like, "Oh, what the hell is this all about?" Well, let's go over a couple of the fine, details and terms and conditions, and what my thoughts are on what kind of marketing pitch is this? Is it good? Is it really thoughtful? Is it something that they're just trying to help the environment and self-help and all that good stuff? Yeah, we'll review that after this. Welcome to I Know a Guy Bicycles, hanging out with a guy. Hi, I'm Justin the Guy. Obviously I have a garage shop. Take scary how to use one bike at a time. If you want to be kept up to date on latest projects and topics, please like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to I Know a Guy Bicycles, hanging with a guy. This is As the Wheel Turns, So Do the Days of Our Rides, soap opera series. My opinion piece. I don't know anybody at Specialized directly commenting on this or any of that. I'm just reading off of the interworld web out there and kind of regurgitating my thoughts of my 35 years of being in industry. Ooh, that's a mouthful. In any case, Specialized has decided to go, hey, we got something, free service to help 1 million bikes. Yeah, 1 million bikes on the road. That's a far stretch, but hey, that could be any number, 1 trillion, 1,000, it doesn't matter, right? What they're trying to do is get you enthusiastic about cycling. That's great. I mean, that's, honestly, that's fine. What they go into is, the finer details. Well, the finer details, what it looks to me is essentially they're providing a free safety check. Back in the day in the 90s, Parker bikes, we used to do free safety checks. Basically, air up your tires, lube your chain, basically run through your gears, make sure your brakes work, and do some minor little adjustments on the assumption that at some point when you needed more service, you would come back and at least think of us for doing that service. Well, lo and behold, they are doing it as a big promotion of giving free service. Yeah, that's something that's really eye-opening because nobody in the industry right now is doing any damn thing for free unless they're giving away stuff to save their butts from going underwater, including small bike shops to corporate. It's just one hot mess going on. But hey, this is one interesting little bit where they're going to be doing it only for one day though. One day, October 26th. So you got one day to roll in line with everybody else in your community that wants that free service. And what they're thinking in their head, honestly, when people think free service, are going, free tune-ups. That is not the case whatsoever. What they're talking about, like I said, the free adjustment, basically the free safety check that a lot of us bike shops do already anyway. Lube the chain, adjust the cables, all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, then there's like a little asterisk for free, right, in the description. Link will be below. You can check it out yourself. Look for your local shops in your area. And please comment if it's an independent bike dealer, not a Trek corporate-owned Specialized dealer. Because what I've seen only in my neighborhood is the Trek corporate, and I do have some other Specialized dealers in my area, which they're not listed. Apparently they're not participating. So you got those ones that are participating. And they do have like, what was this thing called? It's outright, which is great for cycling. There's a whole bunch of different things out there. I'm a part of some of them, MS 150, a couple other charity rides. Pretty much that's all I'll do as an event ride, is a charity support ride for myself. I'm already doing this. At least I do it more than one day a year. Any case, maybe about 5 times. And I'm thinking about even expanding that maybe once a weekend, going out on the bike path and going, hey, I'll just adjust your stuff, make sure it's safe, air up your tires, just to introduce myself. That's basically what they're trying to do, but in a more of a global environment. Kudos for them. It's almost as good as New Coke. Oh, I did say that. Sorry. I want to go over the terms and conditions and read these to you because it's not very lengthy and it is kind of an eyebrow lift if you're not a specialized dealer, which I am not and haven't been in a while. I've worked in specialized dealers, but that's a whole different story and a whole different program. Terms and, terms and conditions. This is their kind of like boasting themselves of trying to do the right thing, right? I mean, a lot of companies do this. To reduce, reuse, respecialized programs. Respecialized program is available on participating specialized retailers and will only be held on October 26, 2024. The respecialized program is limited to select services which may or may not include flat tire repair, minor brakes, shifting, adjustments and repair components, and part lubrication, and other similar minor repairs required to service the bicycle and to determine by the participating specialized retailer, while the bike owner rider is not charged for select services offered under the respecialized program. The rider is responsible for costs for parts, which can be purchased at participating specialized retailers. Here it gets very interesting. For services and repairs not covered under the respecialized program, such as minor, major tune-ups, placements of cables, and other componentry, the rider can schedule a service with the participating specialized retailer. The rider agrees to pay for the services and repairs rendered by any parts required for the service and repair provided. Each participating specialized retailer reserves the right to determine what services and repairs are offered under the respecialized program and what services and repairs beyond the scope of respecialized program. In any case, yeah, there you have it. Basically, it's right there in the small print, and it's basically trying to lead in tune-ups. That's basically what it is. Without saying, we're going to give you a discount on tune-ups. We're going to bring you in like, oh, we did some adjustments, but man, you could really use a drivetrain clean. Oh, you can really have that rear hub repacked, or, or. So when you're looking at this, it sounds like a good warm hug from a big corporate dealer. But in any case, they have the retail stores. There's the ones here called InCycle. There's a couple in Denver. So the list within my particular area, which is somewhat 100 miles, we got InCycles. They have 3 locations, one in Fort Collins, one in Loveland, or actually 2 in Loveland, technically. And then we have, or actually no, 1 in Loveland, 1 in Fort Collins, 2 in Fort Collins, north and south. Sorry. Oh, they do have Wheat Ridge Cyclery on there, which, interesting. Independent bike dealer. Bike Source is actually owned by Specialized, and that's about it. Bike Source does have several locations in the Denver metro area, but other than that, I can count about 7 within a 100-mile radius. Out of all the Specialized dealers that are out there within that 100-mile radius, there's quite a few more. And when you span out on the map, the closest one outside of the retail area of Denver metro area is Durango, which is like 8 mile hour drive, and one in Salt Lake City, that kind of thing. But in any case, of course, they have a warehouse in Salt Lake City, which you can see bicycle retailer article on that. They're expanding to one mega huge warehouse for all the inventory that they're supposed to be reducing, which kind of throws me back. But anyway, sidebar, going back to the actual retail and retail environment. This is nothing new. We've been giving out free service to promote our shops, our services, to get people into our stores. We do charity rides. We support those rides. We do in-store safety inspections. That's basically what this kind of is. Yeah, you may get a little bit more out of it. All the pins, they're probably going to be swamped, and only doing it for one day. So it's kind of like, yeah, let's give this a try. kudos to them for marketing. This is going to be all over the place. I've already read like a handful of comments already. There's a lot of, let's just say, not optimistic individuals out there. A few of them were like, hey, great. And the other ones were like, what do you mean? Yeah, there's a lot of haters out there. And of course, when you're a big fish like Trek or Specialized or Giant, you're going to be basically attacked as much as you're trying to promote. Are they trying to do something good? Is that the bottom line here? Are we getting that note? Are we getting that feeling or recognition of they are doing something right? Sure, they're getting people to bring out, it doesn't have to be Specialized bikes either. No, any bike. So could be, what they're trying to do is try to get people to dust off their bikes, and basically in fall, although we've been having pretty good temperatures, so it's been kind of like summerish lately until last week, but nationwide, worldwide, global, depending how far this reaches as they're participating retailers. Therefore, it's getting people involved in going into a shop. Are you going to get that warm and fuzzy out of them? I don't know. Maybe. A lot of the people, I don't condone the retail corporate stores, because a lot of those people have been in the industry for a long time. They just landed a job at a big corporation where they have basically a good paycheck and some benefits to go with it. Kudos to them. So there are those individuals out there. But the company itself still pushes its own Kool-Aid on those particular ones. I know for a fact because I worked at Performance for a hot 3 months, and Performance Bike was back in the day the big bad chain store in the cycling realm. They had over 100 plus stores. They did mail order and all that. They had corporate Kool-Aid big time. Not to say they just kind of take it with a grain of salt. Will you get maybe a little extra? Maybe. Well, it all depends with the management, the mechanic. Is it a seasoned mechanic? Is it somebody? What they're doing is drawing up excitement for cycling. Thumbs up. Trying to get people to be on safe bikes out there. Thumbs up. Try to drive more business their direction. Maybe. But, at the end of the day, we all have to try to make a living for ourselves, right? So you can't condone them for that per se, but hey, this is a great little marketing play. Any case, what's really going to be interesting is what's Trek going to do? Because they have more retail locations that they own, and they're probably going, oh, I wish we'd thought of that. Or they've came up with something themselves already and I didn't catch it, but apparently it wasn't this big. We will see. Is it this big? I'll try to swing by one of the Specialized, InCycle stores, which is especially corporate owned, in my neck of the woods, and ask them about this event and see what, if I can get out of them what they think. If anything, what are they going to be providing? It is kind of really dictated on what that person's feeling at the moment and what what bike that is they're feeling of it. So yeah, it could be a very good big boost for them, or it could be one colossal flop. Please comment below. Again, if you have any insights of this, if you're working at a Specialized dealer, corporate, and want to chime, that'd be great. If you're an independent bike dealer that is a Specialized dealer, which is participating in this, tell us your insights. This is a great thing. Was this pitched well to you? Or is this something like, it's just another way of trying to drive business in a very awkward retail environment that cycling is in right now? Any case, they're trying to sell anything to anyone, anyhow. And since they have service departments, this is an interesting way to actually leverage it. Absolutely. I give them that. They have creativity, for sure. Not to negative it, but read between the lines like I did, and you'll understand how much or little this can be for you. In any case, thanks for hanging out with me. If it's beautiful in the neck of the woods like it is here, go for a ride. It's good for mental health. It's good for physical health. It's just good for the environment. Just get out there and just be on your bike and have a great time doing it with a big smile on your face. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garage. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Please, again, comment below. I'll put some information in the description. And let's just go for a ride. I'm going right now.